I think this trip for us was, for me especially, was eye-opening, and I learned a lot from it, a lot from it. That's gonna, help us in doing better, for everybody else that are Maker Flow customers. But not only that, but I think the factories and our team in China learned a lot as well.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm ready to go back. I think we're already planning to go back in either January or March, either before or after Chinese New Year, because in February they basically shut down for most of the entire month, and they give the workers and the factories time off to spend with their families. One thing we learned that was cool was that they open up all the toll roads in China. So during Chinese New Year's, there's no cost to really travel. They don't charge you to drive on the express freeways. You can essentially travel for free, obviously pay your own gas or electric cars, which is another thing we saw out there is China has really gone electric in a lot of their cars. I would say more than like 50% of their cars already are electric. And the way you tell the difference between a gas and an electric car in China, it's very simple. It's the color of the license plate.
Oh,
So the green license plates in China mean that it's electric, and the blue ones mean that it's still either a hybrid or a gas one.
wow! I don't know when you learned that.
Yeah.
I was with you the whole time. When did you figure that one?
Sorry I didn't share that with you.
Wow, geez. Literally, you're spending time without me. We're thinking about these things. I
But
love random facts.
we went to the mall, and a really nice mall in China, and how many electric car companies were there that we never even heard of?
Yeah, I think there was actually nobody even. I don't think there was anything gas being promoted.
True, there
It's
wasn't.
all electric.
Yeah,
Yeah, even like the 4x4 looking, like the outdoorsy vehicles were like all electric.
yeah.
Yeah, and they were wicked. Well, even the vans that we took from
Gosh, those are
the
like
seats.
presidential vans.
Yeah, the seats were like presidential
Yeah,
seats. I'm like, where are these seats in America?
yeah.
It was crazy.
They're getting quite advanced as far as automobiles go than we
Yeah.
have over here.
Well, I mean, we've been going there, like you said, for 6, 7 years, and we definitely see things advancing. I think a lot of folks have a misconception about, you know, China being this place where you're constricted and,
Yeah.
uh, you know, it being like the communist nation it is. You think that, oh my God, it's so strict, but I think we felt like more free and more safe than we ever have. Like,
Yeah, I don't
we'll
think
talk about that a little bit. It
yeah,
was kind of crazy.
they don't live in fear at all. They're enjoying life and having a great time, and it's super safe. I didn't feel like I had to watch my back over there.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like my luggage was gonna get stolen. Like, it's safe.
Yeah, I think the worst experience we had, and maybe this isn't professional at all, but I think the worst experience was we were out with our agent and we were going back to the hotel at like what 12 o'clock, and there was just a drunk guy on the front of the hood with all his friends, and they kept apologizing, and then they left, and that was the
Yeah,
that was probably the sketchiest thing that happened. We were in China,
yeah.
everyone's just having a good time, and everybody's very respectful, which was incredible to see, like how much respect like you're given and almost to the point where even I had to actually kind of watch myself out as I was, walking around. Like, am I being disrespectful? Like,
Yeah,
I was overly cautious about it just because how much respect and like love we got from everybody, right?
yeah. So if you guys hear us talk about a guy named Junior, and we'll get into what Junior does for us, but he's basically our boots on the ground in China, and he works for MakerFlow, and he is a big part of sourcing products, negotiating with factories, visiting factories, inspecting quality and stuff like that. But there was a point in the trip where I asked Junior, I said, Junior, like, do people here even like get upset or mad? Because I haven't seen anybody like shout and yell like the traffic and the road rage. There's no road rage. People cut you off and they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Like, it's okay. I'm like, this is crazy. I haven't seen anyone mad over here. Everyone's like happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I feel like everyone is I don't know about not forgiving, but understanding. Yeah. I think everyone's just like understanding. I don't feel like anyone's like I didn't feel like anyone was like in a rush. Like, I don't know. It's a whole different vibe. I
Y-
can't really explain it, but if I was to say anything, everything was very calm. You just kind of walk around, you just enjoy yourself. I, I mean, there wasn't even police present. Tell me one police officer you saw there.
Yeah,
It was
there's
nuts.
not very much police. Well, that's because there's cameras everywhere. And if you're not wearing a seatbelt or if you're not even wearing your helmet on your scooter, the camera might take a picture of you and you get a ticket in the mail. So yeah, the police wasn't very much. Although I did get pulled over.
Well, that's different. That's a random traffic check. Yeah, I got a traffic check, and I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and it worked. It worked.
They got me, pulled me out of the car, and at a traffic stop, and asked some questions, and but we got a warning and went on our way. Okay.
Yeah.